Now, I noticed you mentioned, Nubian, a lot, Nubian conception. Is that, would you say that's like some of the earliest African writings or sightings of Christianity come from the Nubian civilization? Is that why you use that term?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, this is corroborated by history that Black African people come from Nubia. And
okay.
Nubia and Ethiopia are the oldest Black sub-Saharan African civilizations. Of course, Egypt and North Africa along the coast were there as well, but Nubia and Ethiopia are the oldest sub-Saharan Black African nations. Atobu Kwano, who was a slave from West Africa and wrote his biography, actually he himself affirms this. He even says and this is in the 19th century, but he even says that all Africans are related or from Kush or from Nubia. And also historians who were some of the earliest travelers in Egypt, I mean, across the African continent, like Ibn Said, Al-Umari, Ibn Khaldun, they also claim that some of the early West African civilizations like Gao, Cao, the Mali Empire, Ghana, Congo, Makumbumbwe, Zimbabwe, that these all came from and migrated from northeastern Africa in Nubia and in Ethiopia. So that's right.
Okay. Very cool.
And the last thing, real quick, I'll say about that is the other thing that's empowering is that what non-Christian people affirm to be the origin of all like Bantu or sub-Saharan African people, Black African people, were also Christian nations, and they developed in their own language concepts for talking about Jesus and salvation. So that's another reason why I think they're really empowering to go back to their kind of theological terminology, because they're the oldest Black African nations in the world from which other Black people come, and they were also Christian nations from the beginning.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, now to the last question: is the